How are both of you doing today?
Hi, great backdrop.
Look,
you're like here with us.
I'm right here with you saying, get it together. I am rooting for you. And I'm just saying, I haven't been in mourning since the end of season 1. I'm still about this, y'all. I'm hurt still.
I know, sorry. We're all hurt. Everyone's mad. Yeah. We're waiting for season 2.
I wish you could have seen me. I just had to sit inside. You know, you're so angry that you can't even formulate words. I was just in silence with myself and my emotions.
Yeah.
So that's the impact that you two had on me. That's
there.
I'm honored. I am honored. That's what I want to hear.
We want to hear that we made people angry. That's what we want. That's why we do it.
I love hearing people saying like, I'm throwing things at my TV.
Totally. Yeah.
Well, it's just, it's so great to be able to see that just in 10 episodes, we're able to make people invested in our characters. You know, I feel like that's tough for sometimes the first season.
I love that. I love going through this emotional roller coaster of just so many emotions to unpack. I felt like I went through a whole therapy session with y'all. Okay.
But our characters need some therapy.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's going to be season 2. We're going to pack all of this in therapy, okay?
Season 2 is just therapy sessions. It's all, like
what I wonder,
therapy sessions.
What I wonder is, do lawyers have time to go to therapy?
They do. I know lawyers that go to therapy.
They do? Okay, that's good.
All right.
But one of the things that I do love about this series is it's so relatable in how we feel like we have to follow a certain path to achieve success. And I wanted to know, for the both of you playing such driven characters who really have their lives planned out, has that changed how you're like going to tweak what success looks like for both of you? Has it changed that definition to you?
That's interesting. Arden, go ahead, please.
Well, for me, it's interesting. Playing Ingrid, there are moments where I'm like, oh, she reminds me of me maybe 10 years ago, this overachieving perfectionist self that just cannot stop. And it's weird because for me, I think what's made me so much happier in my 30s is letting shit go, just relaxing and saying, you know what, perfection's overrated. It's okay to be flawed. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to disconnect. And I feel like Ingrid will not disconnect, at least not for now. But that's also the fun of her journey, right? It's just seeing this person who maybe we can see it. We can say, oh, no, don't do that. Oh, no. But she doesn't know how, because she just isn't there yet. And so I think for me, it was a really great reminder of, oh yeah, let's not be like that.
I think for me, you know, I was talking about this with some friends yesterday, which is very interesting. One of whom is actually a lawyer who he insists that I based this character off him. And I'm like, it's absolutely not the case at all, but that's very sweet that you think that. We were talking about what we do, what Arden and I do for a living. There are these facets of similarities between us and like corporate law, right? Especially that level of competitiveness, that level of work that you have to apply to anything, to achieve anything. I think the difference is between us and our characters. And again, I don't want to speak for Arden, but I do think in this moment that I can, is neither of us would be willing to be as cutthroat as our characters. You know, there's a right and a wrong way of doing things. And I think even for, you know, the career of my dreams, I wouldn't necessarily do the things that Murphy has done. So yeah, I think it's sort of a learning by failing. You know, exactly as Arden said, you get to watch these people who are real people. They're flawed. You know, they have their problems, and we get to see them fall down. So we, as the people playing them, can learn to pick ourselves up and change our behavior. And I think that's the main thing I learned.
But how do you make sure that in your professions, how do you make sure that you're not losing yourselves? Because your characters, they lost their morals. Like, how do you make sure that you pull yourself back in when you find yourself like, okay, I'm becoming someone I don't want to be right now?
Well, I've got friends that keep me in check, and I have a great community. And I know Dom, not to speak for you, but I've met some of Dominic's friends who are just incredible too. And I know they keep us all humble.
Very much so. Yeah, that and my mum. My mum will slap me back down to ground if I ever
Oh
if I
yeah.
find myself standing up a little too tall, you know, she'll
Your
make
mom
sure
is
that.
so mad at you, Dominic.
Yeah.
I said, no, Mom, don't be mad at Dominic. Be mad at Murphy. It's different. We are not our characters.
Yeah.
Look, we are still trying to piece all this together. We're not going to take it out on you, Dominic, but Murphy got some answers. He needs to get some answers next season. So I'm going to manifest a season 2 because I need to know what happened.
Yes, but manifest it.
It's done. It's happening. Look, I'm it for you. But I just want to thank the both of you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with me. And I'm just sending nothing but love and light both your ways. And I hope you have an amazing day.
Oh, thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye.
Love and light right back.
I'm receiving it. I receive it. Bye.
Bye. Take care.